Hi, me again. So it's been about a week and a half since the last video when I started this little do-it-yourself backyard sump pump project. So we had almost 3 straight days of some pretty substantial rain. Almost, I would say, at least 12 hours out of the 24 each day was raining at some point in total. And I had left the sump pump sitting in the sump basin above ground. So let me show you what it did. And I thought at one point something had happened because when I came home from work at night, unfortunately it was 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I couldn't come back here because I wasn't going to hop in the waders. I saw water under my fence, so I got worried the pump either tripped a breaker or something clogged up in the holes in the sump basin. But today I came out and was pleasantly surprised. So let me flip around and show you what we got now. Okay, so there's still some water down there on that end of my fence. And as you can see, I'm trying to create just a temporary artificial trench to funnel the water down to over there. So now originally the pump was right around this area above ground, but because there was still a good amount of water pooling over there, I decided to dig because I could access the ground better. There wasn't as much water, so I could actually dig somewhat of a hole to actually submerge the sump basin, I would say about 2/3 into the ground. And then I had to wait a little bit because the debris in the water was clogging the holes up, so I had to wait for everything to settle because I was stomping around over there, so I churned everything up. But once I let it settle down a little bit, and then I carefully cleared the debris out, the water is now flowing constantly into the sump basin. The pump's actually been running for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes straight. So I believe my little artificial trowel is starting to pull some of that excess water down this way, as well as the water in the ground. Now, the other thing that I noticed, which concerns me a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's a major issue yet, be careful not to disturb, is this little sinkhole that appeared under, basically it's right underneath my fence, you can see, and it's pretty deep. Let's see here, if I sink my foot in, you can see how deep that is. It's probably about 6 inches deep. It's not very wide, it's only probably about 12 inches in diameter, but the water from over in that direction is making its way in there. Now the hole hasn't actually filled up and overflowed, so the water's draining down. I just don't know where it's going. So that concerns me a little bit. But again, I have a pretty steep grade to my house. It's probably about 30 degrees, so I doubt that is going to make its way all the way up to my house. But this goes back to the original problem, is where did all this water come from? Because it wasn't from rain. So I'm still unsure. My goal is to try and get all of the groundwater above, all of the water on top of the soil gone. I don't care if the ground's muddy, but I just want to get all the water, standing water, off the top so that I don't have to worry about the mosquitoes, and then it actually allows the sun, if it ever comes out, and the warmer weather to start drying the mud out, so that what I may do is actually put an in-ground system along the easement here, just to try and pull the water away from back here so this doesn't happen again next year. But so far so good. Pumps, like I said, pump's still running. I believe it's starting to pull actual water that's in the ground is draining directly into the sump basin. So I'm alleviating the pooling of water, and now hopefully it'll start pulling the top water, will start to soak back into the ground. I can pull it out, pump it. So I'll do some more updates as they happen, but thanks for watching, and don't forget, click subscribe, click the like button. I'm going to start doing a lot more DIY videos, so as soon as this one's finished. All right, thanks, have a good day.